In this video, I'm going to give you a very quick overview of what SEO is. Chances are that if you're taking this course, you already know what SEO basically is. But I'll just cover an overview for beginners, so for people who are absolute noobs and who have absolutely no idea what the SEO is. So if you know that, you can skip this video and just go right ahead to the next one. Okay, so real quick introduction to SEO. If you know this stuff, you can skip this video and move right ahead to the next one. To begin with, what exactly happens when you do a Google search? I mean, what happens behind the scenes? Basically, when you do a Google search, you're sending a bunch of keywords to Google servers, and Google is taking that keyword and looking up its database to find the best possible answer to that keyword, right? And it doesn't query just one page, it queries like all the pages, and it gives you a bunch of search results back. And these are the most targeted search results these are the search results that are closest to the query that you have pushed into Google. This is what Google thinks. The algorithm comes up with this. Now it ranks these results, right? Obviously, the result right on top is the closest according to Google to your search query, and then the second one is the second closest, and that's the rankings of on the page. That's why when you see SEO and people tell you like, I'm ranking at number 5 for this keyword, that's what they mean. They're ranking number 5 in the Google search engine result pages, the SERPs. Now, what determines the order of the search results? I mean, what determines that a page is at number 5 as opposed to being on page 2 at number 15 or being at number 100? I mean, what determines that? What determines the order of these results? So openly, Google won't tell you, right? They're protecting their algorithm. They're never going to tell us. They had an initial patent, which was a page rank patent, which they would give us clues on how important, that we're using page rank and backlinks mostly to rank our results. But off and late, they're getting more and more quiet about this. And there's like thousands of different parts of these main algorithms that are now working together. Obviously, Google is not, they'll try and mislead us. They're not going to tell us the truth. In fact, they are known to mislead us. But obviously, they're doing this to protect their own engine and to protect their business from search spam, right? Because if we knew exactly what each of these algorithms were and how specific each of the variables within the algorithm were, then we could easily start gaming the index, right? And we could rank pages because we know exactly how to write a page, exactly what kind of links to build, exactly what kind of signals to pass through to Google, how many social shares. There's like thousands of factors out there. Of course, thousands of like smaller factors, but I'd say about hundreds of the bigger factors or the more prominent factors. So Google's not going to tell us, right? Because they don't want their engine flopping tomorrow, people bombing it like people did in the past. It was much easier to game Google before 2012, around 2011, 10. It was so simple. It was really easy because their algorithm was simple. It wasn't complicated. Then the updates came, like Panda, Penguin, the whole artificial intelligence thing came in. They started tracking people's behavior in Chrome also with RankBrain, to feed data to the RankBrain module. So anonymous data, of course, so they're tracking you. They're tracking how you're clicking on results, what pages you're visiting, how much you're staying on that site. Are you visiting multiple pages of the site, or are you going back to their search results and looking for another result because that page that you visited wasn't able to terminate your search intent, what you queried Google for. So there's like these hundreds of different factors, and it's our job as SEOs to figure out what these factors are and to what extent each of them affect the rankings. That's what we do. That's what the underground community does, or if you don't want to call it the underground community, that's what the SEO community does. And the way we do it is by ranking sites ourselves, by visiting forums and having discussions, by following people who know what they're talking about or who experiment and know what they're talking about, because there are a lot of people who don't know what they're talking about. And It's important that you follow the right gurus and you read the right blogs. So that's our job, right? As SEOs, we try to figure out what to do, and then we optimize the pages. We optimize our sites for the keywords we want to rank. So that's what SEO is basically. It's looking like trying to estimate what these factors are. Okay, fine. So we believe like these are 250 ranking factors. We understand which are important, like, okay, bounce rate is important, page speed is important, site error issues are important. I'm just giving a hypothetical example. People, visiting your site and then clicking back is a demoting factor, or click-through rates are important. So people coming from the backlinks that you create on other sites, not only is the backlink important, but even like how much traffic is coming from the backlinks. That's also important. So we list out these things, and then we say, okay, these are the order of importance. So these, we give approximate values, and then that's when we go out and we try and optimize and manipulate these factors. We build backlinks which give traffic. We optimize the page so it loads fast. That's an obvious factor. Google says that. So that's like a more like a open factor. There are these open factors which Google discusses, and then there are these undisclosed factors, and then there are these gray areas. So we as SEOs, it's our job to do the optimization, and that's what's called search engine optimization. We're optimizing the page, we're optimizing backlinks, we're optimizing all these different factors, or we are manipulating them to get rankings and to get higher rankings for our result, our page, which could be ranking on page 2, because we go ahead and we optimize that page. We optimize all these different social signals or backlinks or what have you, and then the ranking moves up gradually. That's what SEO is. We optimize stuff. It could be on page, off page, social media, link velocity, all these different factors that I mentioned. And in this course, I'm going to cover all these factors. That's what SEO is. And if you're interested in how Google came up with this and the whole history of SEO is and how it evolved, there is I would urge you to take a look at the History of SEO series that is attached over here also. So I'm going to be talking about I'm going to be giving you this training on SEO. So I hope you're going to stick with me for this course, because you're in for a fantastic series of videos. And please leave a comment, please rate the video, and go ahead and ask me any questions if you have any questions. With that said, I will see you in the next video and through the course. Good luck. Bye now.